Okay, welcome to all the new subscribers and viewers. This video is primarily just for you. The regular subscribers and viewers will know what the channel's about, but for the newbies to the channel, welcome. And here's a brief overview of what we discussed. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail about each individual sport that we discuss because the videos that I post discuss that for you. But here's the list of sports that we predominantly discuss, and there are other sports on the board that we've done the little dribs and drabs on. Now, we'll start with football, otherwise known as soccer in North America. And of course, a lot of you are here because of football. Yes, you've either subscribed because your club's going through a transitional change, there's been a sacking, there's been a transfer, the club's won something, the club's been relegated, promoted, you name it. Club football, a lot of people subscribe. International football, we've just had the Women's World Cup, and I do know a lot of people subscribe because of the Women's World Cup. Not a lot of other sports YouTubers were really giving the Women's World Cup much coverage, really. I watched almost every game. I felt, well, I watched almost every game of the Men's World Cup. Last year, I might as well give the Women's World Cup a go as well. And I was actually pleasantly surprised and really enjoyed it. And a lot of people subscribe because of it. And there's been a lot of comments, a lot of views. But football is the global sport. So there we go. Rugby League, I'm a big fan of the NRL. I've done a few Super League videos as well. We follow the Challenge Cup, of course. For those new to Rugby League, the Super League is the British-based competition. The NRL is the Australian-based competition, and that's the top leagues. There are also Canadian and French teams that play in the Super League structure from the Super League down to League One via the Championship. So there's a lot to discuss there. There's growth in North America, and of course the Challenge Cup semi-finals are coming up as I record this video later this month. Rugby Union, Israel Folau is why a lot of you are here, although the Six Nations, the Autumn Internationals and various club games have also led to this point with Rugby Union, but I understand why the Israel Folau thing has been so divisive. Rugby Union has also got the Rugby Union World Cup coming up. I've done a video on that and my preview for it, and people are still watching that, and I did that months ago. So Rugby Union, I understand why you guys are here. There's lots to discuss coming up. Motorsport, I don't do as many videos on motorsport, but I love my superbikes, I love my motocross, I love my touring cars, I love my NASCAR. That's it really. But the lack of TV coverage is an issue, and we can debate sponsorship and TV rights and regulations that sports have currently, especially F1. There's a big debate about F1, what direction it should take under Liberty Media, and that's something we can look forward at some point. Ice hockey, my favourite sport, and as you can see, I'm wearing one of my new Bracknell Bees hoodies. I follow the NHL. I've done a lot of NHL videos. I follow the Elite League, the local National League here as well in the UK, and I've had some pretty good view responses on that, and I'll do some more ice hockey videos when the ice hockey season starts in September, October time, and then you'll see some real fun there. The NFL, I've done some videos on the NFL, obviously, with the London series. The CFL is the Canadian equivalent. It's the Canadian Football League, and there will be some videos coming up on that because it's an interesting league to look at with its history, its growth, its decline, and its rebirth. So the CFL is something to look at. Major League Baseball, obviously the London series just got in the last month. Next year's London series coming up. The pros and cons of that series, the issues with baseball faces, and why I don't find it interesting. Yeah, I will do videos of Major League Baseball, but for me, it's not a sport that I enjoy watching, although I will watch a game casually. It's not something that I will watch religiously. I understand what people do, but for me, it's not a sport that I can get into. NBA, I've done videos on the NBA. I've mentioned NBA in videos. Something else, basketball, not a sport that I watch religiously, but will casually view. And I have done so for the channel. I've actually done a bit of viewing for the channel to give me an idea of the state of the NBA as it currently is. The AFL. What's the AFL, you ask? It's the Aussie Rules Football League. It's the Australian football. I haven't done as many videos on the AFL as I possibly would have liked. I don't watch it as religiously as I used to, but I still like watching an AFL game because it is absolutely physicality at its best. If you like physical sports, where it's contact sports, you'll like the AFL. We also cover other sports, so we cover golf, snooker, boxing, MMA, so that's UFC or Bellator to you and me, tennis, cycling, and individual sports stars and Olympic sports as well when they come about. These sports I do in passing. Some of the topics have got some good viewership. Others I just look at a player profile, an athlete, a team, but we look at them. Sports history covers everything on the board, because I do sports history videos on pretty much anything, be it an individual athlete, a team, a league, a founder of a league, an administrator, whatever it is, a competition. I've done my sports history on that. And of course, the live stream Q&As, where a lot of you have also subscribed because you've stumbled across the channel, watched a few videos, seen me do a live stream, and hopped in And yes, the Q&As have been fun. I've gained a lot of subscribers via live stream in the past. And, it's good fun because then you can ask me the questions and I can give my honest opinions. Most of these video topics, I'm normally on the fence. I normally try and be as unbiased as possible and objective as possible. When it comes to the live stream, I give some more of my personal views on the situation, what I think, while still trying to be as politically correct as possible without swearing too much. Yeah, I do F and blight. On the old live stream, I will drop an F-bomb in there occasionally. But live streams are fun because it's me being me. And why I am a sports fan, and I actually really get into why I enjoy sport and why I watch it. But there you go. That's pretty much everything covered. If you have any questions, please place them in the comments section below. And yes, I am an Englishman who does watch the NRL, and yes, I am an Englishman that does watch the NHL as well. So yes, we do exist. And I'm a Southerner who likes rugby league, so that's not going to happen either. So I like bucking the trend a little bit. But thank you very much for watching. To all you new subscribers and viewers out there, please feel free to share the channel with your friends and work colleagues. That always helps. Place your comments below and I'll have some more videos for you very, very soon.